We're back on Inside Tennessee. This was the ending to the special session. A little bit of what Speaker Sexton called a pop. Robin, you've been covering politics for a few years in Tennessee. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Never. And I think we asked this question of our gentleman here. Have you?
Not on our floor. Eddie's going to speak more to that. There have been some contentious moments, but I'll let you talk.
Well, there were some times in the past where when the legislature was dealing with Common Core that some chairs got thrown, things like that. I go back to the Mum Power election where it got extremely heated on the House floor. But again, I think what we're seeing right now is just a breakdown of overall civility on both sides of the aisle. That's really just allowing what's been happening in our national politics to even further creep into the state house. And I think it's something that both sides need to kind of take the next few months before January, hit the reset button and come back in realizing you're here to serve the people of Tennessee.
Well, the problem is the inequity of power right now. The Democrats really can't even get heard when they're even trying to be civil.
But I'll disagree with you because when Beth was Speaker, the Democrats got to be heard. It wasn't like it was right now.
A different day. I'm talking about this day. Right now, the Democrats can't get heard. They're getting more and more frustrated. Some certainly fairly can argue that they're not appropriate sometimes, but what do you do when you can't even get heard?
And Don, you were upset about the policy.
Oh, the three laws that passed are really worthless. They really do nothing to make our state safer from gun violence. It was the 18 points the governor put up really did very little. He was invisible during this term. These things are already in place. The TBI reporting, free gun locks, you can get those all day, every day, and human trafficking, it's already there on the reporting numbers. This did nothing to deal with gun violence, and this is really sad.
And Eddie, you said one word to describe it.
One word to describe it: shameful.
Yeah. You were not happy with this either.
No, I mean, and again, because at the end of the day, we didn't get to the root cause of a lot of the things that are going on, and really it boils down to a lot of mental illness. So there were some of the bills I saw would fund some mental health therapy for only 3 sessions. But if you really understand that world, people who are suffering mental illness, it can take anywhere from 9 months to a lifetime of just constantly needing that help, those wraparound services. None of that was addressed. Things around making sure that, if someone owns a firearm, it's in the house, and it's used by someone else, there should be some penalties. And just like if I allowed someone to take my car, it could come back on me personally. So there's just some things that I think that need to be addressed.
I want to get one word in.
Under a minute, go ahead.
The mental illness, listen, we have a real problem with mental health in the state, we know it. But if you just take right now, in the last 2 weeks, the 4 mass shootings that have occurred in the United States, all 4 of those shooters, there have been no adjudication of mental illness. They seem to be otherwise upright citizens. They were able to lawfully purchase weapons. This is about the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, and I will call it that, weapons that citizens don't need, or at least need specialized training and licensing for. It's what we need to do. We need to put the high capacity mags, the armor piercing ammo, that stuff needs to go off the market.
How well do you think the Vols do this season?
We're going to have a great, but we're both wearing our orange ties, so we're ready to go. So
some agreement.
I'm going to go 11-2 again this year.
And again, before we go this morning, we want to take a moment to remember Cameron Brooks, the local advocate, husband, dog lover, and candidate for city